Hello, good evening, happy Wednesday. My name is Dan. Welcome to Hambone's Trivia, the Wednesday night monster game presented by Michaelis. Welcome all to the Wednesday night Hambone's monster game presented by Michaelis. My name is Dan. I'll be your host tonight. It is 8:23. We'll get started with the monster game about 8:32. So we got about 9 minutes. So get on in here. Links to the answer forms are in the description of the video. Give us just a second to wrap up getting ready. Zach, I know. Zach, I need to shave. Ricardo, great to see you again. Welcome back. Ricardo, one of the players from Eastbound and Down. That is a staple Blackacre and Giacomo's team. Ricardo, I was actually looking at the season data from our last season the other night. Found some interesting new Saber metrics to share at some point. Melissa. Oh, yeah, Melissa, that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's perfect. I wish I would have thought of that myself. I got to block out the sun here as I am easily sunburned, even through windows. Melissa, I will 100%. I can't wait for a round to be over now. I just can't wait. Oh, man. All right, we'll get the timer up here. All right, welcome, Nick. Hey, how are you? Yeah. Went and got my hair dyed red. Oh, girl power and boy of the week in the house. Let's go. That is a staple Hotel Tango team, girl power and boy of the week. Dominant typically at Hotel Tango, top 2 or 3 every week. All right. Welcome, Nick. Yeah, it's the lighting, Nick. That's right. That's right. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, this one. No. All right, welcome. 82 people in the room. It is 8:26 for the Hambones Wednesday night monster game presented by Michaelis. My name is Dan. I will be your host. I got to get my team on the phone here real quick. All right. Hey, Nick. All right, Zach G. I did do some co-hosting this weekend. Thank you for asking. It was a great time. We had a couple of really fun games. We had Parks and Rec trivia, and we had Schitt's Creek trivia, both of which were hilarious because those shows are hilarious in themselves. I like it's hard to host those trivia games because you just giggle about like the question and the answer the whole time. Matt did most of the work though. I kind of just sat there and was color commentary. So got to get in my snarky remarks. Some hot takes about Fishers. Got our friend Nick on the phone a little bit uptight, but Nick, have you recovered from those hot takes about Fishers? The ones where people were comparing Fishers to Eagleton? Yeah. Ooh. Sounds like some north side turf war there. But it is 8:27. Welcome everyone to the Hambones Wednesday night monster game presented by Michaelis. I'll explain how the game works here when we go to get started at about 8:32 or 8:33. Basically, there are 4 rounds of trivia tonight, just like there are in every monster game. 4 rounds. The team with the most points at the end of 4 rounds wins. I will explain how it goes. One rule for you to think about while we're waiting to get the game started: don't cheat. Don't cheat. Makes it not fun for anyone if you cheat, so just don't do it. Better time for you, better time for everyone else if you don't cheat. We have a good set for you tonight. Our good friend Matt, who usually hosts, he hosts the Tuesday and Thursday night Monster game, is actually playing. So get ready to compete against the big dog here. Number one rule of trivia: don't cheat. Thank you, Nightbot. I appreciate that. For those of you who don't know, Nightbot is our new AI friend who can post the links to theme trivia in the chat, can post the links to Hey Don't Cheat in the chat. Speaking of theme trivia, we have, oh boy, 5 theme trivias coming up this weekend. I will pull up the time so I don't misstate here. On Friday night, I'm pulling it up, but it's not pulling up fast enough. On Friday night, we have Desperate Housewives. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you, Nightbot. 8:30 on Friday, we have Real Housewives trivia. That's $22 a team. Then on Saturday, there are 3 great Hambones themed trivias on Saturday. We have 6:30 Marvel trivia. There is 8:30 6-round monster game, what I like to call the main game trivia. So that's this game, but a little bit longer. Includes a theme round and a second round of 6 questions. First round as round 3. That is a great game. And Saturday at 8:30, we have Women in Pop Culture, hosted by 2 guest hosts. That is Beth and Matt, a different Matt, not the Matt you saw last night, a different Matt. 2 of the funniest people I've ever met. That game is going to be a riot. I will say, we usually say wager with prudence. I would say, be prudent in not having your children tune into that one, because that one will probably be slightly inappropriate, but still probably the funniest hour of your entire life. Then on Sunday at 6:30, we have Indianapolis trivia. So if you're interested in any of those, they're all going to be awesome. Can't recommend, especially Women in Pop Culture. Going to be hysterical enough. Please register. Where is it? Which side of me is it on? It's over here. Please register for those theme games at this link posted by Nightbot right about there. All right, it is 8:30. We got about 3 minutes before we start the Wednesday night monster game, brought to you by Michaelis. All right. Only English. Brett Goodwin, you're exactly right. Only Eagletonians cheat. If you're from Pawnee, you play clean and honest. Cheaters, we throw down the pit. What is it, lot 34, Nick? Is that right? What's the name? Whatever the name of the lot is, that's where we into the pit is where we throw cheaters. So, yeah, you've been warned. Please post pictures of your team playing. That's exactly right. All right, we got about 2 minutes before we get started here for the Wednesday night monster game. Give us just a second. Get ready. Hey, Joe. All right, hey, Joe, we got you and Nick, I think. All right. Oh, Laura Cahalan is in charge of the keyboard for Team Cahalan tonight. Stacy, thank you. For mobile users, right down, you're exactly right in the chat to register for those theme games. Kyle, you know, I think what you could probably do is put, an earphone in each ear and play both. That would be the true, I guess we could call like the Hambone's great endorsement would be to play both of those games at the. You know what that's like? That's like doing the Indy 500 and what's the one the same day? The one at Charlotte, Nick. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the Coke 600. How you do the Indy 500, then you hop in the helicopter to the airport and fly to Charlotte for the Coke 600. Yeah, the double. Oh, Luke, Monaco, Indy, and Charlotte. You got to hop a Concorde to get over here from Monaco. That's exactly right. Oh, all right. Coca-Cola 600. Thank you, Tim Cahalan. All right, everybody, welcome to the Wednesday night monster game. My name is Dan. We are going to go ahead and get started here in the Chuck E. Cheese 500. I mean, the Hambones Trivia Wednesday monster game brought to you by Michaelis. That was funny. You're exactly right, Hambones Trivia. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in. We have 4 fantastic rounds of trivia for you tonight. here at Hambone's, brought to you by Michaelis. Michaelis is a fire and water restoration company. If it absolutely has to be done right, it absolutely has to be Michaelis. If you have fire or water restoration needs, give them a call. We personally know as the Hambone's team that they are extremely trustworthy, extremely high quality, of extreme repute. Goodness gracious, that was tough to say. Please give them a call if you have any fire or water restoration needs. All right, now on to the game tonight. Like I said, 4 rounds of trivia. Team with the highest point total at the end of the night wins. You will win free entry to any one of the theme games that I talked about this weekend. Now, it is time to get started. There's only one rule of Hambone's trivia. That rule is do not cheat. Now, round 1. Round 1 tonight is 6 questions. The password to round 1 is, I'm about to post it in the chat. Password to round 1 is sidewalk. The password to round 1 is sidewalk. Please enter round 1. Round 1 is 6 questions tonight, just like it is every night. Those 6 questions for tonight are this. 5 points for each one of these that you get correctly. Round 1, question 1. 3 things, same year, gotta be dead on. This is a toughie, but I think you can do it. Women surpass men in percentage voter turnout for a presidential election for the first time in U.S. history. The Los Angeles Lakers defeat the 76ers in the NBA Finals for the first time ever. And Magic by Olivia Newton-John debuts. All happened in the same year. You have to be dead on that year because of the first one that I gave you. Women surpass men in percentage voter turnout for the first time in U.S. history. The Lakers defeat the 76ers for the first time in NBA Finals history. And Magic by Olivia Newton-John debuts. Question 2, the holder of this position. I want you to give me that position. The holder of this position has held the position for 80 years, since February of 1940. This person was appointed that position at age 5. I want you to give me the name of the position. The holder of this position was given that position 80 years ago in February. He was appointed to the position at age 5. I want you to give me that position. Question 3, the cover of Time magazine of an issue from 2019 captioned, quote, "The New American Addiction," showed a man doing what? I want you to tell me what that man was doing. The cover of a Time magazine from 2019 captioned, "The New American Addiction," showed a man doing what? Tell me what that man was doing. Question 4, PPG, the paint company, and DuPont published a survey of automobile color popularity in 2012. That's the most recent time they did it. The 4 most common colors were grayscale. So that's either white, black, or shades of gray or silver. What was the most popular non-grayscale color of car as collected by that survey? So essentially, what was the most popular color of car that was not a grayscale color? Question 5, of the 3 states with the highest population growth in the last decade, which had the smallest percentage population growth? So 3 states with the highest quantity population growth, which of those 3 had the smallest percentage population growth? This state has no Atlantic or Mexico Gulf coastline. So it could potentially have other coastline. Maybe that's a red herring, but it had no Atlantic or Gulf of Mexico coastline. All right, question 6. This is my favorite question of the round. If I wanted to spell Hambone's in a ciphered code, I could spell it the following way: 1, 95, 5, 8, 7, 99. That's how I would spell Hambone's. What would you need to use as the key to decipher that, to translate that back to Hambone's? If I wanted to spell Hambone's in ciphered code, I could spell it 1, 95, 5, 8, 7, 99. What would you need to use as the key to translate that back to Hambone's? All right, those are your 6 questions of round 1. You have 7 minutes. Good luck. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. Let us know in the chat if you have any problems. Again, we are so pumped to have all 200 of you that are watching tonight. It's going to be a great, great monster game. Oh, Nick, is NASCAR on tonight? Oh man, I'm sorry that I interrupted. What race is tonight? Hmm. Hmm. So NASCAR's like what's holding you over right now? Since IndyCar and F1 aren't starting yet, you're you're like a person that tries to give up coffee and just like tries to drink tea instead, and it's just not cutting it. Ooh, Stacy's with you, Nick. Joe, are you there on the phone? That's all. That's all, Nick. Nick will have to walk you through that. All right, I gave an extra 30 seconds or so. It round seems to be taking a little while. There we go. Yeah, that would have been good. Luke Goebel suggested a memes themed trivia round. Now that would be one that I would love to write. That would be a good one. Except then I wouldn't be able to put any memes in the forms just for fun. Hey, at Hambone's Trivia, no. People are getting it, and I wrote it the way that I wanted it to, and I'm pretty proud of it. Nick, we may have to manually grade a few of those, like the one that I just did. Yeah, just look what they did. Steve-O, Stacy, I believe in you. Dan Barnett. Dan Barnett, I just want to, oh, by the way, you have 45 seconds left. But yeah, Dan Barnett, I'm all antsy about my questions after the hot takes last Wednesday. So we're had to up the game. Yeah, Zach, we got to get Nightbot. Scott, we got to get Nightbot like an exclamation point question wording or something like that, where it says we wrote the question exactly how we like it or whatever. All right, your time is up. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Get those answers in. Wow, that was such a good idea by, who said that? Melissa. Pitter patter, get your answers in faster. That's right. All right, time is up. You got to get them in, get them in, get them in. We have 110 teams in, and we're rocking and rolling. All right, so here are your answers to, thank you, Scott. Here, you're welcome, Josh. Here are your answers to round one. This turned out to be a pretty fun round. All right, 3 things all happened the same year. You got to be dead on. Women surpass men in percent voter turnout for a presidential election for the first time. So this has to be a year that's divisible by 4. The Los Angeles Lakers defeat the 76ers in the NBA Finals for the first time. It was the first of like 3 or 4 times during this decade alone. And Magic by Olivia Newton-John debuts. You had to be right on 1980. 1980. That was a great stat. The women versus men voter turnout. If you're ever interested to read about a pretty compelling subject, that's a good one to look up. Number 2, the holder of this position has been in his position for 80 years since February 1940. He was appointed to it at the age of 5. Obviously, a lot of schooling and preparation went into the position since he was appointed at the age of 5. That is the Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama, the 14th Dalai Lama. Question 3, the cover of Time magazine from 2019 captioned, "The New American Addiction," showed a man doing what? He was vaping or juuling or anything of the like. We counted vaping, juuling, the new American addiction. Question 4, PPG and DuPont published a survey of automobile color popularity in 2012. The 4 most common colors in the U.S. are grayscale, followed by red. Red, the most popular non-grayscale color of car is red. Close second was blue, but the correct answer was red. Of the 3 states with the highest population growth in the last decade, the smallest percentage population growth was California. The others were Texas and Florida, but they had a lot higher population. California was the correct answer. And question 6, this was the one that I was so proud of writing. If I wanted to spell Hambone's in ciphered code, I would spell it the following way: 195, 5, 8, 7, and 99. The 1 stands for hydrogen, the 95 for americinium, the 5 for boron, oxygen, nitrogen, and einsteinium. You would need a periodic table of elements to decipher that as Hambone's. Think Breaking Bad. Come on, think Breaking Bad. Oh, Laura, come on. I know they have chemistry at IU as well. Yep, so you would need a periodic table of elements to grade, to decipher that into Hambones. All right. Ryan, I said Gulf of Mexico border. Gulf of Mexico border. Tyler Holmes, unless there's something about a decoder ring that I don't know. No, we did not count decoder ring. All right, round two, the round two password. Round two is the picture round. Each one of these that you identify correctly is worth 3 points. Round two is the picture round. The password is grass. The password is grass. Enter round two. Everyone's been asking for name that album cover. We're not brave enough for that yet, but we are brave enough for name that music video. Name the song whose music video is pictured. Password is grass. Name the song whose music video is pictured. You have 8 minutes. Good luck. Maybe 9 minutes? 8 minutes. 8 minutes. In 1 or 2? Stacy Stover, hope we were generous on the spelling of 2. We were extremely generous. Nice. Good work. Yeah, we were very generous. Lots of variations of Dalai Lama. However, we were not so generous that we counted Punxsutawney Phil. Except that's a great answer now that I think about it. That would be an old groundhog. Goodness gracious. 85-year-old groundhog in Punxsutawney. Name the song, James. Lone Wanderer. Yes, you can, Lone Wanderer. I will send you the direct link to round 2. Give me just a second. Kelsey, I do appreciate the logic there. Let's see some creative answers to the periodic table question. There's some great wrong answers. The Da Vinci Code. The Da Vinci Code was a good one. A slide rule. Okay, I see where you're headed with that one. TI-86 calculator. That's a good one. How is that a good one? Have you ever played Block Dude on a TI-86 calculator? That's definitely possible. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that. Hopefully it was a good enough variation. Ovaltine decoder ring. That was a good one too. Ooh, ASCII. Man, some people were breaking out hexadecimal. Now that would be a doozy of a question. A hexadecimal translation question. At the Lone Wanderer. Yes, name the song. Do we know who that is, Nick? Ooh, a Morse code. Morse code would be another fun one if I just sat here and like tapped out an answer. All right, Flyboy, not sure what that's about, buddy. Flyboy, I think we may need to put you in timeout. Yeah, you're in timeout. Megan Day, good to hear about the picture round. I was planning on that. Oh, time review. Oh, sorry, Stacy. My big broad shoulders were in the way of the timer. Uh-huh. How did they do the last one? All right, you have just over 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left in the picture round. See that grip on life guy talking about you too. All right, WCAM, welcome. Great to see you. Don't know. No, definitely not. WCAM, if you've never played with us before, the links to play are in the description of the video. All right, WCAM, good chatting with you. I'll see you later. All right, you have 30 seconds left in the picture round. Gotta get him in, gotta get him in, gotta get him in. What was that, Nick? Okay. All right, all right. Get him in, get him in, get him in. Pitter, patter, get your answers in faster. I love that. Yeah, I'll just sprinkle some Letterkenny references in there until the Letterkenny theme game can finally happen. All right, get him in, get him in, get him in. All right, we got everybody. Here we go. Here are your answers to round 2, the picture round. Name that music video. You all did exceptionally well here in the picture round. I tried to make it a pretty good variety across decades, and it sounds like you did the same with your teams. Here we go. Round 2, question 1. That is physical. Physical. Also, the inspiration behind my headband. That is physical. Number 2, I'm gonna stop you right there because that is the greatest music video of all time. That is Single Ladies. Single Ladies. Yeah, I put that one in there just so I could make that Kanye joke. Number 3, that is Take On Me by Aha. Take On Me. Number 4, that is Stacy's Mom. Stacy's Mom. Stacy's Mom. Stacy's Mom. Number 5, that is one of the coolest music videos of all time. 4 dudes on treadmills. That is OK Go, the song. Here It Goes Again. Here It Goes Again. Number 6, it's Britney. That is Toxic. Toxic. Number 7, one of the harder ones of the round, that is Blondie with Heart of Glass. Heart of Glass. Number 8, that is Alanis Morissette with Ironic. Ironic. Alanis Morissette, Ironic. Number 9, that is Walk This Way. Walk This Way. Run DMC and Aerosmith. Walk This Way. And number 10, the hardest one of the round, Sugar We're Going Down. Sugar We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy. All right. So great job on the picture round. Really stellar job. Let's see. Average percentage was, Siri, chill out. Average percentage was 75. Average team averaged 7.5 out of 10 on those. So great work there on round 2, the picture round. You will get Here It Goes if you didn't have Again. That is correct. We were, if you were in the spirit of the song, we gave it to you. Unless you put You Belong With Me for number 2, in which case we definitely didn't count it. All right. There goes that Kanye joke again. All right, round 3. It is time for round 3. Round 3 is the money round. And the money round is the best round of the night, and here's why. In round 3, there are 4 questions. Each question has more than one correct answer. Each correct answer that you give is worth 5 points. So if I ask you, let's see, if I ask you, what are the 2 non-contiguous U.S. states, and you say Hawaii and Alaska, that's good for 5 points each. That's good for 10 points. If you say Hawaii and Oklahoma, only Hawaii is correct. So that's only good for 5 points. All right. So your password for the money round is lamp. Lamp. And order does not matter. I love lamp. Lamp. All right. Round 3. Here we go. Round 3, question 1. List your answers. This is written incorrectly, so you're going to have to bear with me here. There were 6 Obama-Trump states, meaning that Obama won in 2012 and Trump won in 2016. Ohio and Iowa are 2 of these. I said, what are the other 4? I'm going to give you one of them. One of them was Florida. One of them was Florida. So number 1, I'm giving you Florida. So I am asking for the other 3. There were 6 Obama-Trump states, meaning Obama won in 12, Trump won in 16. Iowa and Ohio are 2 of these. Florida is another. What are the other 3? That's correct. That's correct. I said I'm giving you Florida. I'm giving you Florida. Give me the other 3. That's my bad. I got a little carried away on that one. All right. Question 2. There are only 4 winners of the NBA MVP award whose nationality is not from the United States. Their nationality is not listed as from the United States. What 4 countries are those men from? I want you to give me those 4 countries. Steve-O, that's correct. If you put Florida, we will not count it. Thanks. That's a good creative try, though. All right, question 2 again. There are only 4 winners of the NBA MVP award whose nationality is not the United States. What 4 countries were these men from? Question 3, of the 20 most populated countries in the world, 4 of them are in Africa. 1 of them is Nigeria. Name the other 3. Here's a hint. 2 of those 3 start with the same letter. Of the 20 most populated countries in the world, 4 are in Africa. 1 is Nigeria, so I'm asking for 3 more. And 2 of those 3 start with the same letter. Question 4. Annually, This is a long one, so just bear. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Just bear with me. Annually, Time Magazine publishes the list of 100 most beautiful people. Yes, it is number 2 season MVP. Thanks for double checking. Season, not finals. Number 4, annually Time Magazine publishes the list of the 100 most beautiful people. In 2020, the number 1 most beautiful person was actually 3 people. It was multi-generational. It was Goldie Hawn, Kate Hudson, and Randy Hudson. Goldie was the oldest person to ever be named number 1 at 74, and Randy was the youngest ever at 1 year old. So basically, in 1 year, in 2020, they hit the oldest and the youngest. Prior to 2020, I want you to tell me who the oldest person to be named the most beautiful of the 100 most beautiful and the youngest person to be named number 1 of the most beautiful. So let's just simplify that. Prior to 2020, when they knocked out both the oldest and the youngest, I want you to tell me who the oldest person to ever be named number 1 was. That was someone who was 50 in 2015. And the youngest person to ever make number 1, that person was 23 in 1991. I want you to name those 2 people. They're both women, and they have both won the Academy Award for Best Actress. That was like a novel of a question, goodness gracious. So, oldest person to be named number 1 on the 100 most beautiful before this year, the youngest person to have done that. Both of those 2 are women, and both have won the Academy Award for Best Actress. Those are your money round questions. Good luck. Yes, Nick and Megan, but I was neither the oldest nor the youngest. Unfortunately, I was not 23 in 1991, and I was not 50 in 2015. Oh, Josh, thank you. You have 10 minutes. Matt, if you're out there watching, it is hard to remember the timer. You thought Matt forgot. See, Matt probably didn't forget the timer, but Dan forgot the timer. I'm glad people like the music video theme. I'll be honest, it was difficult not to put in like 4 or 5 Blink-182 music videos because they've got some classics. Like What's My Age Again, when they're running down the street like completely naked, or what's the one where they dress up like boy bands? That's got to be which one is that? Oh, All the Small Things. Yeah, it was pretty tempting to do that. Thought about putting in Gold Digger, but that one would have been a dead giveaway, I think. At least we know they're being honest. For number 2, Amar, I can look into that for you, Amar, but their listed nationality as an NBA player is not from the United States. Give me 1 second to answer your question. I saw that. Yeah, it's really interesting. One of these could be problematic. Should be V. Yeah, you get what I'm getting at. Nick, I fell deep down the rabbit hole of the Time and People magazine covers, so expect to be doing more of those. Hi, Thomas O'Connor. Good to see you again. Mm-hmm. All right, you have about 30 seconds left on the money round, folks. 30 seconds left. All right, you are out of time. Pitter patter, get those answers in faster. Here we go. Oh, this is turning out to be a great game. All right, nice job, everybody, on the money round. If you were going to win this thing, you had to do it in the money round, and there were some very strong money rounds. This was you chewed this up. You took the money round to the bank here. All right, here we go. Here are your answers to the money round. Round 3, question 1, there were 6 Obama-Trump states, meaning Obama took him in 12, Trump took him in 16. Iowa, Ohio, I gave you Florida, even though I forgot at the beginning, but then I gave you Florida. The 3 that I did not give you that I was looking for were Michigan, Pennsylvania, and on Wisconsin. Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin. Those were your 3 remaining Obama-Trump states. Question 2, there are only 4 winners of the NBA MVP award whose nationality is not the United States, as listed by NBA. However, we were pretty generous on this one. The 3 that are really straightforward, that is Dirk Nowitzki from Germany. That is Steve Nash from Canada / South Africa, born in South Africa, raised in Canada. Then there is from Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo. All right, Dan, here's why we're being generous, is because the 4th that we were looking for is from Nigeria, and that is Hakeem Olajuwon. However, in 95, Olajuwon became a U.S. citizen. So if you put Hakeem Olajuwon, we still counted it. The other one, which while I was looking up the Hakeem answer, we discovered Tim Duncan technically has always been a U.S. citizen. However, he was born in the U.S. Virgin Islands, so the NBA technically lists him as an international player. So if you put Tim Duncan, Dan Barnett, we counted it. So we counted Germany, Canada, Nigeria, Greece, and U.S. Virgin Islands, or if you just put Tim Duncan. Dan Barnett, I'm watching you. All right, so great job on the money round. Here's your scoreboard update. If you have any problems, please let us know in the chat immediately. Please know these scores could change slightly as we go through an audit and make sure that we didn't miss anything. But here are your scoreboard updates. Stacy Stover, if you put the names, we still did it. If you put the names, we still counted it, Stacy Stover. More answers, please. Matthew, don't know what that means. Oh, answers for 3. Whoa, hold on. I got a little fired. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, and 4. All right. Of the 20 most populated countries, 4 are in Africa. One of them is Nigeria. Here we go again, giving you one of the answers to one of the questions during the round. The other 3 are Egypt, Ethiopia, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Egypt, Ethiopia, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo were the 3 that we were looking for. All right. I'll come back. I'll answer the chat here in just a second. Round 3, question 4. Annually, Time Magazine publishes its list of 100 most beautiful people. In 2020, the most beautiful person was Goldie Hawn, Kate Hudson, and Randy Hudson. Prior to that, the oldest person to be named number 1 in 2015 at age 50 was Sandra Bullock. The youngest at age 23 in 1991 was Julia Roberts. Both women Academy Award for Best Actress winners. All right. I will answer the questions in the chat here in just a second. I know, Ricardo, hang on. All right. Let's see. Heather, we got you. Let's see here. Peter, we were looking for the country, but I know you would have gotten it right. But we're just trying to be friendly to those who were there in the spirit. Sorry for being generous. All right, Jim, that's correct. Thank you very much, and I think we're good. All right, so here's your scoreboard update going into the final round. Ricardo, I was just so excited to announce the scoreboard update. All right, here we go. We usually read the top 15, but there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-way tie for 17th with 102 points. That is Hot for Teacher, Shaggin' Wagon, Humps, Miles Away, Vermin, Manly's Irish Mutts coming to you from the east side. The first family of trivia, those were your champions last night, the first family of trivia, welcome back. And Ruby Tuesdays. Fruit Smugglers, if you want a question about Halle Berry and that list, stick around for future games because she will appear as an answer to another question about the 100 Most Beautiful People. In a 1, 2, 3, 4-way tie for 13th with 104, it is Second Placio. It is J for Genius, The Fresh Prince, and Watson. In 12th place with 105 is Kyle and the Backseat Drivers. In a 3-way tie for 9th with 107 is Wagering Without Prudence. It is the Slow Kids at play, and it is I'm Just Here So I Don't Get COVID. In a 3-way tie for 6th place with 110 points is WTH, Girl Power and Boy of the Week, and Kesha in the Rye. Kesha spelled with a $sign. In a 2-way tie for 4th with 112 points is Don's Guns, We Hate Money, and the Funtastic Five. And in a 3-way tie for 1st place with 115 points, it is Quiz in My Pants, the Dan Friend Club, and We Didn't Start the Virus. All right. It is a doozy of a night to be in the top 15 with some very, very high scores. We were pretty generous after our tough picture round last night with a nice 30-point softball for you there in the picture round, apparently, for the top 17. But now it is time for round 4. Round 4 is the final round. Here in round 4, there are only 3 questions. On each of those 3 questions, you're going to wager 0 to 30 points. Only this time, if you get your question wrong, you lose your wager. So if you go all in, 30, 30, 30, get them all right, that's positive 90 points in a great round. Go all in, 30, 30, 30, get them all wrong, that's negative 90 points. That's a really tough final round. Again, I would urge you, do not cheat. Do not cheat, and I would also urge you to wager with prudence. Here we go. The password to the final round from our friends at Michaelis is restore. Restore. That is the password to round 4 here in the Wednesday night monster game, brought to you by Michaelis. Here we go. Round 4, question 1. The 2001 Pulitzer Prize for Breaking News Photography was a photograph of an armed U.S. federal agent and an 8-year-old. Who was the 8-year-old? Who was the 8-year-old? You got to be specific. Round 4, the 2001 Pulitzer Prize for Breaking News Photography was a photograph of an unarmed U.S. federal agent and an 8-year-old. Name the 8-year-old. You have to be very specific. Question 2, what state has the lowest maximum speed limit? Meaning that across the entire state, the highest speed limit in the whole state is X miles an hour. What state of the 50 has the lowest maximum speed limit? I want you to give me that state. And question 3, the cover of Time magazine in June 2019 showed a sportswoman. The caption was The Equalizer. I want you to name that woman. That is the final round. We're going to make it challenging tonight. You only have 6 minutes. Good luck. One second. Ashley, we will check your score. Ashley, we did not count decoder ring. You had to be periodic table of elements. periodic table of elements. Kyle Meehan, that's a fair point. We'll take a look at that. Ashley, do you still need us to check out your score even after decoder ring? Allie, we'll check you out here real quick. Tim Husk, yes, we will do that. I'm immediately regretting that question. Number 2. I'm sorry, yeah, number 3. All right, we'll count it. Allie, we had not originally counted e-cigarette, but we will go back and count it. You're at 112. You're the only ones with e-cigarettes, so it shouldn't mess anybody else's up. No problem, Allie? Joseph, that's because round 2, each picture is worth 3 points. No problem, Joseph. It's all right. I'm good on. We're all good. Timer. Oh, I'm sorry. 118. Sorry, Stacy. Shoulder was getting in the way there. There we go. Oh, but then it exposes my ugly white wall over there. No problem. All right, you have just under 1 minute left in the final round. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Kevin, glad you had a good time. Thanks, Jim. Jim, hopefully you recognized one of those. Yeah, happy belated birthday, Jim. I was behind the scenes. I couldn't say it on camera. It's Jim's birthday week. We got to celebrate Jim all week. All right, you have 10 seconds left. If you don't have your answers in, you better hurry up. Better hurry up. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Gotta get them in, gotta get them in, gotta get them in. Here we go. Get those answers in. Get those answers in. All right. Thank you, Dan. We'll keep that in the sabermetrics. All right. So great job on the final round. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Got to get them in. Give us just 1 second to wrap up our audit here. All right. Sorry, we're just cleaning up our audit, make sure we got them all right. Each picture, Ellen, is worth 3 points. Thank you, Megan. I've been rehearsing that for a while. All right. All right, so here are your answers to the final 3 questions of the night. Round 4, question 1. 2001 Pulitzer Prize for breaking news photography was a photograph of an armed U.S. federal agent and an 8-year-old. Who was that 8-year-old? That was Elian Gonzalez. Elian Gonzalez. All right, question 2. What state has the lowest maximum speed limit? Lowest maximum speed limit, probably because you can't go more than like a half a mile without having to turn. That state is Hawaii. Hawaii has the lowest maximum speed limit. Question 3, the cover of Time magazine on June 3rd, 2019 showed what sportswoman? The caption was the equalizer. That sportswoman, hardest question of the round, was Alex Morgan. Alex Morgan. That was Alex Morgan. All right. So give us just 1 second to wrap up our audit here. Thank you so much for playing tonight, the Wednesday night monster game brought to you by Michaelis. Don't forget our theme games. We'll put them in the chat. Theme games. Our theme games this week are the Real Housewives. That is on Friday. Tune in to play the Real Housewives. Then on Saturday, we have Marvel at 6:30. The 6-round monster game co-hosted by Matt and myself. That is at 8:30. Women in pop culture, funniest thing you'll do all week, guaranteed. That is Saturday at 8:30 as well. And then on the day that would have been the Indianapolis 500, Sunday at 6:30, we have Indianapolis trivia. Last housekeeping note, want to thank the Hambones team in my ear. We have on the phone tonight Joe McCarthy and the man himself, Nick Meehan. Playing tonight is Matt. Rest of the Hambones team, thank you so much. Here is your final scoreboard for your Wednesday night monster game featuring 114 teams and 556 and a half players. Just 1 second. All right. Here's your scoreboard. In 16th place with 185 points is Jason's Mom's Sauce. Tied for 14th with 187 points is Hank Scorpio and the Nick Chubb Fan Club. In 13th place with 189 points is the Neil Team 6. In tied for 11th points with 100 and, In 11th place with 190 points is BSUAT and Trust the Process. Tied for 9th with 192 points is Hot for Teacher and Captain Crunch and the Serial Killers. In 8th place with 195 points is Kyle and the Backseat Drivers. Tied for 6th place with 197 points is Wagering Without Prudence and Slow Kids at Play. Tied for 4th place with 200 points, it is WTH, and it is the powerhouse from Hotel Tango, Girl Power and Boy of the Week. In 2nd place with 202 points is the Funtastic Five. And after audit, which is what we were going back to check, we missed one for Just Here So We Don't Have COVID, who with 205 points is tied for first with the Dan Friend Club. 205 points tied for first, the Dan Friend Club, and I need a representative from the Dan Friend Club, and I need a representative for I'm Just Here So I Don't Get COVID in the chat. One of you two in the chat. We get free trivia. Scott Malin, where's free trivia? All right, Megan Day. Megan Day, you're going to text me your answer for the DFC. Allie Copel, when I tell you, you got to chat your answer into the chat. Here we go. The question, tiebreaker question for tonight, the Wednesday night monster game brought to you by Michaelis, is Susan Collins, the Republican senator from Maine, votes with Donald Trump's position on a bill exactly what percent of the time? Susan Collins, the Republican senator from Maine, votes with Donald Trump's position on bills exactly what percent of the time? Megan, shoot me a text, and then Allie, we will ask you in the chat. You have 30 seconds. Good luck. Two teams enter. One team leaves. Two teams enter. One team leaves. All right. All right, Megan, I need your answer. Text me your answer. Here we go. Thanks again to the Hambones team. We will post the scoreboard in the chat here in just a minute. All right. Megan Day. I have Megan Day's guess. Allie Copel, I need your guess in the chat. Allie Copel guesses 76. Megan Day in the Dan Friend Club guess 69. The correct answer, 66.9. 66.9, barely edging out for the win tonight to defeat the I'm Just Here So I Don't Get COVID in the tiebreaker is the Dan Friend Club. Congratulations to I'm Just Here So I Don't Get COVID on making the tiebreaker. Congratulations on the Dan Friend Club for taking the tiebreaker with knowing you're Susan Collins. Congratulations, Megan. Let us know. Shoot me the text for which team game you would like free tickets to for this weekend. Congratulations, Glenn. Thank you so much for playing. Allie and team, great work. Megan and team, great work. It was a tough night tonight. There were 5 teams over 200 points. Nick posted the scoreboard in the chat. Check it out. Mike Scahill, thank you so much for playing. It was great to have you. Happy belated birthday to Jim. Brett Goodwin. Brett Goodwin, thank you. Nice work to you as well. We'll stick around for just a few minutes and hang out. Feel free to chat us your snarky comments. I'm happy to take it on. Stacy, great game. Don's Guns has 192. 1 second on that Don's Guns. Don's Guns, we hate money. Give me just 1 second. We'll audit that for you. Don's Guns, Morse code in round 1. Don's Guns, it's like that in round 2, so that's 8 points. Don's Guns, final round. You're right, Don's Guns. What happened there? We'll find it for you. Give me just 1 second. Kami, and we're excited to be back at what's tonight? Wednesday. Wednesday we would have been at Giacomo's or Blackacre. Wednesday would also be Coaches. What other games are on Wednesday, Nick? I don't remember what other games are on Wednesday. At Hambone's Trivia in the chat, let me know what other games are on Wednesday. I certainly miss my time at Giacomo's. Fantastic pizza, great beer. Miss my time at Hotel Tango. Amazing drinks at Hotel Tango. Also, Girl Power and Boy of the Week. Infrequent flyers in the virtual game, but dang, you make it worth your time when you do show up. We don't want any prizes or money. We just love renting guns. All right, give me 1 sec, Don's Guns. Let me double check and see what happened here. It's okay. Don's Guns. Oh, Don's Guns, 65. So that's 30. That's 25 plus 8. 32. Yeah, what's still not right? What the heck's going on? Sorry, Don's Guns. Give us just 1 sec to figure out what's going on. Oh, we love it. We love it when we find bugs. 177, 177. $65, 60, 27, 25. What's going on? Oh, 177. Oh, no. Hey, Don's Guns, 177 is correct. You got 65 and 90 possible in the final round. And then 27 of 30 in the second round and 25 of 30 in the first round. No problem. Mr. Arnett, we're happy that you played with us tonight. Our score is in a red box. Do we win a door prize? Brian Sullivan, that's a good question. The reason your score is in a red box would have been because somebody was clicking on it. Joe was on it. Joe was checking your team score out. Joe, yeah, just a coincidence. We can start highlighting yours red on purpose if you want. Brian Sullivan, always a pleasure to have you. Thanks so much for playing. Scott, thank you very much. Scott loved Nightbot. Nightbot's amazing. Register for the theme games in the description of the video. We'd love to have you. 6-round monster game will be all fun. 90s, the women in pop culture, that'll be a ton of fun. Where's Matt Hammond? Is Matt Hammond still in the chat? Where's she at? Who's hosting McCoy tomorrow? I believe that's Matt, Rachel. Thanks for reminding me. I need to drop some images into McCoy. Rachel, are you involved with that? Cool. I'm fielding a team for work. Awesome. Great to hear. Oh, Nick, I was going to tell you I made a new archive, but I made it so that it's just a script. So like instead of having a copy and paste, it's just got a timer. Or well, the timer is eventually what it's going to get to. Right now, it's got a button, but I think that button's better too. I think the timer's probably, yeah, it's just inconsistent. Yeah, but I was pretty happy with the way that the script worked out. It was surprisingly difficult, actually, for such a simple function. I mean, it didn't like. I did take those out, yeah. Let's see how the fam did tonight. 4-1 forever. No. Milwaukee. No. Dan's bike shorts. Oh, Dan's headband. Oh. Yeah, it's getting, the man bun is honestly within striking distance at this point. It's not good. Not great. Let's see, what other great team names do we have tonight? Oh, I bet you the team called It's Britney Bitch appreciated the Britney Spears music video question. Hewitt Lewis in the news. Tough night for Hewitt Lewis in the news. I think I have this sheet open in like 8 different browsers. Oh, really? I gotcha. Megan, I struggled to pick the Britney one. I was between a handful of Britney ones. I had to get Alanis Morissette in there. Had to get Fall Out Boy. Love that music video. That's a classic song. Nick, do you know that song? Sugar We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy. You don't know that song? Come on, man. It's a great one. Toxic is the song of the 90s. It's certainly up there. Yeah. Thank you, Megan. I basically I had to like have a lot of self-control with Blink-182. Yeah, Megan, I think he would. Oh, here he goes. He's listening to it now. I can hear it. Do you recognize it? You don't recognize it? Come on, man. Well, they have like a bunch since then that yeah. Megan, if you can actually understand the lyrics and like decipher what he's saying, good for you. It's hard to understand what he's saying. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Hambone's Trivia Wednesday Night Monster Game sponsored by Michaelis. My name is Dan. Got Nick and Joe on the phone. Thanks to the Hambones team. We'll catch you tomorrow night at 8:30. Good night.